What up? Let's make some music. Just want you guys to know, hey man, Jesus loves you, so get yourself saved. Do not go to hell because it is a real place. Angels, demons, they're real. And don't be fooled by this world because they just want to take you with them to wherever they're going. So just wanted to say that. But let's get into some music. Yeah, yeah. God is real. The Holy Ghost is real. Angels are real. Devils are real. They're all real. They're all very, very real. What up, man? Listen, I wanted to tell you thank you for one for sending your, you know, sending my winnings. And I also want to give you an opportunity to earn it back. Same amount. You pick the fight, and I'll pick a fighter. So I just want to be fair, you know. You know what I'm saying? You pick the fight, and we'll take it from there. If I lose, I'll cash out you. You lose, you cash out me. So easy peasy lemon squeezy. Indeed. But do you have any upcoming bouts in mind? And two for the base. Yeah, if you got something in mind, man, let me know and I'll tell you what I think and if I want to take that chance. Who do you got? Who do you got? One for the trouble. Who do you have and why? You know what's really interesting? Canelo with the split. Yeah, see, I already had Canelo. I had Canelo too, so that's a no dice on that one. We got the same person. I say the same thing. Canelo with the split. And that's because he's in his natural 168 is new for Canelo. Well, okay, so 168 is new for Canelo, so it might be a little slower. Yeah, but is it new for, Jamel? See, here's the thing, here's this is what's interesting. Jamel does have a loss. I knew he had a loss. I was like 32-0. No, he has a loss. So he lost to one dude. But um we know Triple G, well not Triple G. Well, no. Canelo has two losses. One to Floyd and the other one is to some other guy. So we know that's the deal. He's beat, everybody else. Now, here's the thing. When I look at he lost to Griffin. Right, those two. So, but when I look at Jamel, I'm not even thinking about Canelo. You know who I'm thinking about? That's what everybody's thinking about. And that's because Bud stood up on the ropes and looked at Charlo and said, "You're next." So now here's the thing: we won't get to see that fight for at least a year because dude has to concentrate on Canelo, who I think is going to win, and then he's probably going to sit down for a year or half a year or whatever. So we're not going to get to see that fight until Bud is like almost 37. Uh, and Bud's moving up a weight class to get that. And then you got what up? But look, Tank said he would move up to fight Bud. And he said he'll knock him out in the 6th round. He said, I'll tap that chin in the 6th round. I'm like, what? See, nobody's talking smack to Bud, but Tank? Bro, you know we want to see that. You know we want to see that. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Just like Tank. Tank got woman problems. But you know what Bud said? He says, I don't have any bad habits. See, Bud, like I said, Bud is a grown man. Like Bud is a grown ass man. He's got a wife, he's got kids, he makes his money. He isn't with the silliness. He's married. There's no doubt about what he's doing. You know, he doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke. There's nothing in question. He's a man of the people. He's a good family man. All these other guys have issues. Tank got his woman putting him in jail over a lie. I mean, he had to snatch her up one time during a boxing event. He just grabbed her. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got a child with this woman, you got to snatch up like this, and just so she can put you in jail and then take your money. Like, these guys have some real problems. Yeah, but I was looking at it at skill wise. But some of these guys, they got real problems, and it's always a woman. Bud does not have woman problems. If he does, we don't know about it. And I'm sure he's got some issues, but he says, I don't have any. He says, I don't have any hangups. What he said was, I don't have any bad habits. So his head is on tight. I mean, he's stopping everybody they put in front of him. And he's just, I love to see the maturity of the man. That is a mature man handling his. And I love to see it. I just love to see the whole persona, you know, edify itself in the ring. Like, you know, you're going up against somebody who's thinking about their children, who's thinking about his wife. You know you're going up against somebody who's putting it all on the line every time. This is not a joke for him. It's not. And that type of attitude, that type of spirit, that gives a man something to fight for. You see it all the time in movies. When a man is down and then they look at their woman being taken away, what happens? They get some new vigor to them and they get up and they start fighting back. You got your hands on my woman. Or they see their kid, getting taken or their kid in trouble. You see it in real life all the time. You beat me, that's one thing. But when you touch somebody in my family, that's a whole different. That's what's up, man. That's a whole different story. And I just think that Bud enters the ring with that same fighting spirit. So, now do I think Tank's a better fighter? I think Tank got some serious skills that can't be doubted. Do I think he'll beat him in 6? Nah. Do I think he'll beat him? Yeah. But it won't take nothing away from Bud if he does. Like right now, if Bud loses, he still wins. If Bud loses, he still wins. Division all time, I don't really know enough about boxing to say that. Yeah, but who's he fought? You know what I'm saying? Who did he fight? I like the fact that the fighters have to fight the big dogs now. I like the fact that all the side barking has to go away. And I like the fact that Spence, regardless of how messed up he was, said, let's do it. I like that about Spence. You know what I mean? I like that. He's like, I got thrown out of a car. The concrete couldn't stop me. Bro, you got put in a coma. You didn't fall out the car. You got put into a coma. You ain't right in the head. I didn't even know that till recently. I'm like, bro, you're not right in the head at all. You're not right. You're not right, bro. You need to go sit down. And now they say he's gonna take the rematch. Don't do it. Don't do it, bro. Don't take that rematch. Talking about by December? Don't do it. Don't do it. Do not take that rematch. Let that man go. Don't do it. Hey, they want, and he wants to fight at what? 154? Earl? Big Earl? Earl is like, listen, let me get my weight up and then come see me. I'm like, you still ain't gonna have the footwork. Them fundamentals got him. That's what got him. Them fundamentals, boy. Bud caught him with that jab on the way down. Yeah. Boom. Yeah. Old Pee-wee beating off in the theater. That was a crazy dude, man. He died at 70 from cancer. From cancer, bro. I can't stop that man from resting in peace. I can't do nothing about that man resting. Let him rest. He died from cancer. I didn't like any of his movies. I always thought he was super strange, man. I never looked at that dude and go, yeah, let me go watch a Pee Wee Herman movie. It was just some really weirded out, goofy white people stuff to me. You know, it really, really was. However, that man made his money. So I can't be mad about that. He makes more money than I'll ever see. So good on him. Well, that's what happens when you do certain things. People only remember you by certain things. What do you think people will remember Denzel Washington for? Glory or Training Day? Which one do you think they'll remember him for? What movie do you think they'll remember? Yeah, what movie do you think they'll remember Whoopi Goldberg for? Ghost or The Color Purple? Or Sister Act? The Color Purple. That's just the way it is. No, it'll be The Color Purple. Sister Act was her largest grossing, though. I liked her in Ghost. She was good in Ghost. But yeah, what will he be remembered for? He's old too. How old is he now? Patrick Swayze, what's his most memorable movie? Oh, he's 80. Patrick Swayze's most memorable movie is what? I know my favorite Patrick Swayze movie, but what is his most memorable? Probably Dirty Dancing. Dirty Dancing is his most memorable movie. But it's probably going to be Roadhouse for me. That was the best Patrick Swayze I ever seen. I loved him in, all of those movies. Dirty Dancing, Roadhouse, Ghost. I was a Swayze fan. Point Break. Big Point Break fan. Point Break was a whole culture. I might watch that again. He was that dude. Rode horses. He sang. He had an album out. He was that dude. He was that dude, man. Yeah, I like the Swayze. All right, let's make some music. Let's find a bass. Hello, children. We're gonna make music today. Let's find a bass. Children, sit down. We're gonna find a bass. Daniel, sit down. before I call your mother and your father. Your father. Remember, you used to threaten kids with their parents? You can't do that anymore. You can't tell little Kanika you're going to call her mother. Kanika, I'm going to call your mother. Go ahead. I'll call her for you. Pull out her own cell phone. She's like 7 years old. I'll call her. She on speed dial. Yeah. Who he gonna do now? These kids are terrible. That's a bass. Let me find her. Oh, that's just too easy. It's too nasty though. Especially if I wanted to do some house. I'm not going to do it though. That's a little too nasty, ain't it? Oh, these are all classics. Let me find a beat first. Hold on. I might be the wrong drum beat for this. It's nice, but I might try that. I might change that. This might be too hard. It's kinda. I'll take that. I'll deal with that. See if I can arpeggiate. That's a compliment. See if I can find something to arpeggiate. It's kind of dope though. Ain't gonna do it. Mess around them pads. Put the hammer to the nail, put the nail to the hammer. Put the hammer to the nail, to the nail to the hammer. Yeah, all over the place around here, left and right. That's because they keep adding more. They keep getting more and more money out of us. People are like, screw that. It's rough, man. Everybody has to rethink because it's I mean, everybody has to I mean, the bills, man. I mean, they charge you $3 for this. Now they're charging us $8 for something else we don't have nothing to do with. And they charge you $30 to pay your rent online. And now you can't go and give them a check or a cashier's check. You have to pay it online. So they're forcing you to use the system that costs you $30. I mean, it's just crazy. What about it? No, I haven't heard anything about it. It's all over. It's at its all-time low for jobs. I think people are trying to make money online and saying screw employment. Girls are selling coochie online. Even housewives have an OnlyFans, and they'll shame you if you shame them for showing their body. I can't believe that, you're disgusted because I show my, stinky wink to the whole world. Like, what? This is 2023. You should be completely okay with me whoring around, and you should marry me while I show my, ass to the whole wide world. What's wrong with you? So what? Everybody's seen it. We're all adults. Oh, hell no. You got that one lady who was doing it, and her husband knew about it. Her kids went to a Christian school, and once the parents found out and they told the principal told her kids to leave school. And when she got that phone call, she was like, why do my kids need to leave school? It's because you have an OnlyFans. And then it come to find out that some of the husbands of the kids that went to school there had burner phones, and they were watching her on their phone. It's just like, wait a minute. Your wife is the one who told on us, but you're sitting up there beating off to it. Turns out this woman was making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. She was killing the game. Killing it. Killing the game. Principal was like, get out. Principal was like, see ya. She was like, you hypocrites. You hunters. You hunters. That is not enough there. It's not enough there. I was trying to find some extra. Yeah. This woman wasn't a teacher. Selling that ass. And the husband was like, yes, to let her sell her ass. Yeah, it's lucrative for women. Hell, there's a guy who was making $20,000 a month. He paid off his parents' house. Young white dude. Started an OF and it went crazy. Yeah, dudes make money on there. Tiger, the rapper, he makes millions of dollars on OnlyFans. Millions. He's one of the top people on OnlyFans. This dude went from obscurity to famous to almost broke to rich again. Just showing his life on OnlyFans. And it's not even sexual content. People just want to know about him because he used to date one of them Kardashians. Yeah, that's what happens when you date a Kardashian. They either destroy you or they either completely destroy you, which they usually do. Then you have to build yourself back up. And once you build yourself back up, you pretty much don't really rock with them like that anymore. But because you used to date one of them, sell your workouts. Sell your workouts. There's a guy that I watch on YouTube. Well, there's two guys. One is Hispanic, one of the other one's white dude. And then I think the other guy's a Hispanic. And they do the whole burpees exercise, with the push-ups and they do the jailhouse rock exercises. And that's when I started doing them. I was just like, I can't jump up and down like these guys do. Listen to what I'm saying. So the one dude who does them all the time, the white dude, he went on a video and he said, you guys want me to monetize burpees, like doing burpees. He was like, it's free to do. But I don't think he was really paying it. He really understood what they were saying. Like, dude, we're watching you do these exercises and you're doing it to rap music. Like, we love what you're doing and it's motivating to us. Now, if he put those clips on OnlyFans and he just did different exercises and it's just calisthenic, he's not lifting weights, he's not a super big guy, but he's doing stuff that most young guys can do and they're motivated. They're like, and they're like, dude, monetize this. They're telling him make money off of this. Now the other dude who's a Hispanic guy, this guy, he's been doing burpees so much that he wore the marks into the floor. So he came out and covered the marks up with the rug, and everybody in the comments was like, no, we want to see the marks in the floor. So he removed the rug. Like, he understands this is motivating us. We see how much you've been doing and we see what you're doing, and most of us can't do it. Don't take it away from us to see, like, you are that guy. Don't take that away from us. We want to see the marks in the floor. You know what I mean? So he understands now. Oh, okay. I thought they were, were ugly. Is like, no, that shows your work right there. That's your work. So you lift all the time. Hell, you're probably lifting now. You work out all the time. Bro, you don't have to show your dick to, you really don't. You just don't. And you can go on, hell, I have an OnlyFans. I don't go on it. But you know what I was putting on there? How to fix your refrigerator. I didn't make any money because I didn't stick with it. But nonetheless, if you're good at something, you can charge people for it. That's what I'm saying. If you're doing something that you love and it's not offending God and country, man, put it on OnlyFans. Charge people hell $1.99 to see the video. They'll do it. They will do it, especially if it's something that motivates people to be better. They'll do it, bro. Don't think they won't. Listen, women are getting away with it because the world is lustful. But there are some women who are making pennies, bro. They're not quitting their jobs. There are other women who've bought houses, cars. I mean, there's some of these women got rich. And like the one girl made the one Meet Me Outside chick, she made $50 million. She made $1 million in it was like less than 10 minutes. When she opened that OnlyFans, everybody want to see the tits and ass. Why? Because she's 18. And people have been lusting after her since she was what? She was on Dr. Phil. She grew up, got a nice pair of knockers. Everybody wanted to see a picture of that. So they were paying $5 to see that 18-year-old. $5, $10, $15. Man, the world went crazy. When she opened that OnlyFans, boom, $50 million. And then went out and bought some real estate. Bought a mansion, $6 million cash, bam. She lives in Florida. She bought a Florida mansion, $6 million. Paid off her mother's house. I mean, the girl took our culture and ran with it. And she's gone. She's out of here. She's gone, bro. She's not coming back. She's not coming back to the hood. She may act hood and all that kind of stuff, but she ain't running around with killers. She's just on video doing her little whatever, shaking her ass, talking crazy, and then she goes to a $6 million mansion. Hey, bro, I'm saying she ain't got the worries that we do. Hey, she's a young female. She got it while she's in the prime of her femininity. When she's 30, 40 years old, she'll still be rich. Listen, she could take $10 million, put it into the stock market, into the S&P, and just live off of, she can just live off of the S&P payments. You can just live off of that. It's 7% a year. She can $10 million, 7% of that. She can live off of that, bro. Nicely, very well. That's all I'm saying. When you get a hold of a good stock, bro, you get a hold of a good stock, you put your money in it, and that stock is just You look at the day and it's positive, the week, the month, the year, and then the end, and it's all positive. Oh my God. Yeah, I told you that. I have an OnlyFans. But I felt some kind of way about it because it just seems to be over just a channel for sex, you know? So that's the reason why I really ain't do nothing with it, because I was uploading my my DIY videos. Don't know about all that. I was putting my refrigerator stuff in there, and you know, me dealing with customers, and I really ain't, I don't want to deal with the sexual content. I want to deal with the, but if I can get $5 out of you, you know what I'm saying? If I can get $5 out of you, especially if I get $5 out of you, I tell you what, if I can get $5 out of you a day, I'm happy. Now, if I can get $5 out of, yeah, you can upload anything on there. But if I can get $5 out of 100 people, I'm okay. That's a nice little supplemental income. That means I can eat. I can pay a bill. That's my whole thing. Like, well, I didn't stick with it because of its OnlyFans, but I might go back to it and just what I'm probably gonna do is upload a bunch of shorts. All these shorts that I have, I'm just gonna upload a bunch of shorts talking about, the stuff I'm going through. And if you want to see, the video, you pay me $1. Boom, pay me my $1, watch the short video. That's it. That's it. It's not going to be me running around with my belly out. Nobody's getting any of that. None of that hot action. My spare tire. No, man, no, I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to, educate people on something. When I was listening to a story about this one chick who made a, mistake, and she's pretty much going to go to federal prison. I know about OnlyFans, bro. I got plenty of people that do it. Just didn't hear about. Oh yes, a lot of non-sexual stuff. You can put anything up there. Yeah, I have a Patreon. Yeah, I got one of those too. What do you think I do all day? I look at what people are doing on the internet, and then I go, I can do that. If it works, I stick to it. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Hell, I just got a $2 royalty check from my music. Shoot, 2 days ago it was at 8 something. Then it hit 9, and then today, boom, jumped up to, I got $2 more on it. My threshold is $10, so every $10 it pays me. So CD Baby owes me $11.52. You're like, that's not a lot of money. Oh, yes, it is. That's $11.52. Press the digits, leak. No, I didn't. I didn't advertise it. Nope. Baba beep papa. Shock duke, shock duke, shock duke, shock duke, shock duke down. Shoot dang, shoot dang. Shock the deep papa. Do 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 do. Hell yeah. Give me my $11.52. I love when I'm making money overnight. Wake up and there's 3 cents more in there. I'm like, yes. Give me my 3 cents. Because no matter what happens to me, if I'm not paying any attention, every now and then I'll get 3 cents, 2 cents, 1 cent, 20 cents, $1, $2. Just ting, 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 tinging, tinging it, ting. I love it. Just let it. Here's my little account. Ting. Prestidigiously. I love the tingage. Love the residuals, bro. Love the residuals, broski. Love the tingage, bro. Give me some more tingage. I don't really care, but I'll talk about it with you. Let me start off with this. I'll talk about it with you, though. Are you ready for some football? Yeah, I'll talk about it with you, but Saquon Barkley, some strong legs. He's a free agent, isn't he? Old Saquon, Mr. Legs. How much time do you think he's got? How much time do you think he's got? Another 2 years? Huh? Mahalo. You know what? Let me stop the music. I'm just going to say this. I think you're one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my life. Just want to say that. And whoever your husband is, he's a lucky man because you are an extremely good-looking woman. Extremely good looking. I just had to get that out. I'm sorry. It just, you don't come on too much, so boom. Just had to go ahead and get that out. But how are you doing today? Yeah, Saquon's had a lot of injuries. How much time do you think he's got left? Thanks for the. Hey, you know what? Anytime you come to Ohio, dinner's on me. That's all I can say. I'll buy you dinner. That's I got about $5 in here. I can afford something. Wait a minute. Let me check my savings. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I got. Oh, wait a minute. I got $1, $2, $3. I got $3. Shoot, I can get you a cheeseburger. Shoot, spend my last $3 on you, woman. Yes, I will. Take it to the fair. Yo, garçon, give me one of them deluxe bratwursts you got right there for the lady. Yes, sir. Give me the best one you got. Boom, bam. With the onions and the extra peppers with the barbecue, I set you up. I'm trying to tell you. You'll never forget that bratwurst, girl. You'd be like, you know what? I was a damn good greasy dog you just bought. Hey, my last $3 for you. So what's going on, beauty? My goodness. I stop by your page every now and then because you be on there jamming with you be having the older music on there. Alexander O'Neal. I be like, you done got Alexander O'Neal. Yeah, Jody Watley and whatnot. I be like, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, love. You be on there jamming. I be like, let me go to Beauty's page and jam. You will be mine. You will be mine. Oh, Alexander. Woo, you can't never put Alexander to rest. That's that dude. Yeah, I know it. I go there to get it in. I'm like, let me go to Beauty's page. She gonna be playing somebody. Do. I wasn't meant to live alone. Little Luther. Little Freddie come out. Yeah, I like it. Keep going, keep doing the old school. Yo, you was talking about I saw your last short. You're talking about Miami. Now, I have to say that I've been to Florida, but I don't think I flew into Miami. I forgot where exactly I flew into because I had to go to Atlanta, but you were saying something, but it was only like 15 minutes long, so I didn't really get the whole gist of what was going on. But yeah, yeah, Hardaway, she be jamming, man. You go to her page, she's gonna have Timex Social Club on there. Doom 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 doom. She gonna have somebody on there. You're gonna be like, wait a minute now. Look at all these rumors around me every day. Time, time to get away from. Yeah, South Beach can be really crazy. Yeah, I was like, what's she talking about? Best friend said, "Swan out now. Stop spreading nose." Oh, Beauty is my girl. I'm old school too. You know what I'm saying? I'll be struggling trying to make some of the newer music. I'll be like, y'all, I just ain't got it in me. I just need a beat and a bass line and some keys, and I'm good. Y'all be doing all this other stuff to the beat, and y'all be snatching old music and then claiming it's yours. Y'all don't want to pay the people who originally made the stuff. Shoot, that's what Shaka Khan was talking about when Kanye West took her, through the fire. Through the fire. She's like, I ain't like it. He sped up my voice. She's like, I ain't like it. Shaka Khan with all that hair. I ain't like it. But Kanye did it right because he gave her money. So he didn't just abscond with her talent. He was like, listen, I want to do this, and this is how I'm going to do it. Can I do this? They paid her. So, it ain't like, I'll tell you who they like to take stuff from. They like to take Steely Dan stuff. Steely Dan will sue you. You know who found that out? Shaquille O'Neal. Yeah, he took some of Steely Dan stuff without telling them and then put it out on the airwaves. Yeah, New York niggas got crazy game, but out of town niggas is just the same. That was Shaquille O'Neal's rap group. One that, a couple cats he produced. Once they found out who Steely Dan heard it, they was like, boom, 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 boom. They was like, that is our baseline. They were like, yo, we're gonna sue you. He was like, nah, don't sue me, man. It was like, nope, boom, they sued him. Sting sued Puff Daddy, sued him for like $2 million a month or something like that. Puff still has to pay Sting today in perpetuity. Because he took not King of Pain. I'm surprised nobody's took King of Pain. But I forgot. What's that song the Police had? Not Wrapped Around Your Fingers. Dang it, it's gonna bother me until I remember it, because I know you know it. Puff took it and he was like, yeah, I'm gonna sue you. And he just sued Puff. Yeah, I feel you with the old school, man. I love that stuff. People like to take it, and even Tech Nine was like, yo, you guys are taking my stuff, talking about you're paying homage. You need to pay me. Because they've been taking Tech Nine stuff. And he's like, no, you pay me. No, we're just paying homage. No, you pay me. That's how it goes. It's just crazy because people aren't making music anymore. They're just remixing what's already been made. You know what I mean? I'm surprised you don't make music. Well, you got other things going on, but I'm surprised you don't make music anyways. I don't know what I was doing with this. Beauty came on and I lost my oh my goodness. So what else has been going on, beauty? I don't know. She's still here. Yeah, somebody's here. I want to see where this is gonna go. Kind of like that. No, that's wrong. A little warmer. I kind of like that. Let's just use one note. Then I'm gonna put some juice on it. Yeah, man. I'm gonna go ahead and spread it out a little bit. Bring that up. Yeah, that's kind of nice. I need to go get my guitar again. I broke it. I need to bring it back so I can. Yeah, beauty. Well, let her answer. Go to her page. It's a beautiful page. She is a chill sister. And been a long time subscriber too. Businesswoman. She's a businesswoman. Yeah, she's a businesswoman. I think she likes my channel because it's controversial. I'm always getting somebody together on some stupid stuff that they say. She comes here for the action. Oh, Tone about to tell somebody something. Let me get my snacks. This is about to be good. Yeah, she's hardly here. That's why it's such a pleasure, that when you hang out with your boy, I'm like, yeah, come hang out on YouTube. You're a realtor or something like that, right? You got some realtor action going on or something? I think I'm about to start selling insurance. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be an insurance salesman. I think it's something I could do at home, calling up old people. You know what I'm saying? Giving them some life insurance. You deal with investors and worldwide. Yeah. You are a. I'm surprised you're not on TV or something. You have you got that whole makeup thing going on with the. got the whole look going on. Surprised you ain't never hit the silver screen. Hit him with the justice. I can see you doing some commercials. You kill him in some commercials. No, I like to stay behind the scenes. I can't blame you. I can't blame you at all. People have been telling me I need to go to Hollywood. I'm just like, Hollywood's weird. And now look at California. California is a cesspool. Even the movie stars are leaving. They're like, I'm leaving. I'm out of here. No silver screen. You're just fine as heck, so, you know. Yeah. I thought about buying a house. I think I'd rather buy a condo. Even though them damn condo fees are crazy. I just don't want to have to worry about the grass and the, you know what I mean? I just want to buy a condo for about, you know, I called the bank and I said, hey, how much can I afford? And they were like, what's your credit look like? I was like, I got no idea, but I don't have anything expensive. I don't buy, you know, my 2 trucks I own. I don't have a credit card, you know. And like, okay, let's take a look at your, you know, what you could afford. And I said, I get I get about so and so much a month. Comes in every month. Don't have to worry about it. How much could I afford? And they said, well, what are you looking at getting? I said, a house. I said, could I afford a $200,000 house? And they said, a $200,000 house will cost you $1,800 a month. That's just for the house. And I was like, ooh, I can't afford that. You know what I mean? So he was just breaking it down in increments of 50,000. And I was like, okay, I'm not too bad. I could probably afford, you know, somewhere like 120,000, you know. So I'm thinking, instead of getting a house, you know, I know a woman who bought a condo for around 100 grand. So I'm thinking, if I, you know, go that route, go the whole mortgage route, yeah, but you guys can cook an egg on the asphalt. Anyways, so it's just a thought. Just want to know what you thought about that, since you're kind of all off into that business. And I know nothing about it. I'm not even afraid to say I know nothing about it. Like, I am not that dude when it comes to, you better going towards the countryside. You know, I heard the city is not worth it. You know, I heard somebody talking about Mike Epps. Yeah, Mike Epps was saying that they're kicking all of the people who lived in the inner city out, and they're coming from the suburbs inwards. He said now people are buying, you know, 6-bedroom, you know, house, and they're paying, you know, next to nothing for it. It's in the suburbs. He said they don't realize that pretty soon that's going to be the ghetto. I was like, you know what? Down where I live, downtown, it's, you don't find the black families down there anymore. None of them live down there. All new buildings everywhere. Apartments going for $2,000 a month. You don't see black people living down there. They're all gone. All gone. You don't need a real estate license to be in real estate. Yeah. Oh, 100%. Yeah. Yeah, I've been a victim of gentrification. Yeah, 100%. So they're building the city up, and they're all coming into the city now, and they're kicking all of those people out. Like some of the worst hoods around here, they've taken those completely over. Completely over. Those people they're all gone. They're all you got white grandmothers walking down some of the worst streets. You just find people walking their dog like it's nothing. I'm like, this used to be this here, Long Street in the short. Oh, you used to get your head knocked off of. Not anymore. They got rid of all of them. All of them. Hell, the last time I was down in that area, there's a welfare office there. When there's some projects across the street, some dudes was having a shootout. You don't have that no more. They was like, we're not dealing with that no more. They got rid of all that. All those people gone. All gone. So it's just interesting. It's interesting how all those people are just look, hey, the people that bought my building was two gay white dudes. They was like, you need to leave. I'm like, for what? You didn't pay your rent. That's a lie. I have it right here. It's like, I tell you what, you can keep your rent, but you got 45 days. You have to go. I was living it for 10 years. They were like, you need to leave. And they kicked me out. They kicked my ass out, said, get out. Told me to get out. That's how I got here. Said you have 45 days to vacate the premises. Keep your money. Get out. Keep your money. Get the out. Kind of like that right there. It's got a little old school feel to it. Your advice? Hold on, my advice is to leave the U.S. Things are going to hit really hard. This is abundantly obvious. They are not going to tell anyone it's going to happen so fast. So get your passport. I know my brother left the country, and he's been trying to get me to, run around with him. I've been so busy trying trying to accumulate more residual money. That's really what my concentration has been on. That's why I'm saying I think I'm gonna sell insurance, because insurance, you get residuals from it. As long as the person still has a policy, you can get monthly residuals. And so that's really what I'm after. And I was telling Hardaway that I put my music on CD Baby, and they pay me residuals. Please get your passport. Yeah, so passports are like what, $150 now? I had a passport, I just didn't renew it. I don't even know where it's at. So you live in what country now? So what do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to transpire? Because I agree with you. All right, so what do you think the main currency is going to be? You live in the Bahamas. Okay. What do you think your main currency is going to be? Are you Bahamian? So, and the reason why I'm asking that is because, so what we're looking at, when we look at Asia and see what the Asians are doing, especially China, we know that Asia has a organization of countries, right? And they all decided we don't want to deal with the dollar anymore. Puerto Rican and Indian. Okay. Indian, really? Okay. So they're like, we don't want to deal with the dollar anymore. And the reason why they're doing that is because the US dollar is backed up by, the US military. So they're like, we want to take the power away from the United States. So we're not going to trade with their dollar. So they got all of these states that pretty much are, all these countries that are not our ally. And they're saying, we're just going to go and we're just, going to do our thing. And another reason why they did that is because the United States sanctioned Russia. And when they saw this, China said, well, you just, you sanctioned a whole, people. You didn't just sanction the, Russia itself. You sanctioned the Russians, which means even if they lived in the United States, if they banked with any Russian bank, they just got sanctioned. They just got cut off. And that's when a bunch of Russians went to the banks and started withdrawing their money in a hurry. So China saw this and they were just like, oh, hell no. We're not going to let you do that to us and cut us off and cut us out of our power. We're not going to do that. So we're going to find another way to trade, and we're just going to leave the dollar at the wayside. So what you're saying is very, very true, because the dollar is losing power, every day. And if you have, Iran, Russia, China, I don't know if Poland's going to get on that bandwagon, but there's going to be a couple other countries that are already saying, "Hell, we're going to do it." And another thing is the United States sanctioned a couple of Middle Eastern countries, United Emirates or something like that, and they threatened them, with a bunch of words, and they said, okay, fine. If that's your power and you're going to threaten us by cutting us off of help and all this other stuff, we're just going to use another form of trade. So they went to China and was just like, hey, we're on board with you. What are you guys doing? Let's do it. We got enough oil amongst ourselves. We can do whatever we want to do. Now you got to understand that when Obama was in office, uh, Obama, he had to tell the U.S. Navy to go and unblock a blockade that was made by Iran. And they went over there with their big guns and said, listen, you guys can't sit in the Strait of Hormuz because we need the oil just like the rest of the world. And Iran was just like, y'all need to pay us. And they was like, if you don't move, we're going to blow your ships out the water. So, of course, they moved, but Iran had a legitimate beef. You know what I mean? It was all about money, just like Saddam Hussein. He had a legitimate beef when he invaded his neighboring country. They owed him money. And then we went over there and took all their oil. So nonetheless, so this whole thing has been going on for years. This whole buildup of we're going to leave the American system, because everybody's pretty much on the American system when it comes to the dollar. If you're using the dollar, if the dollar is the most valued, then it's the American system. Well, everybody is deciding to leave this system. So the dollar is going to lose its value, which means we're going to have to trade in another way. Now, you got people like Akon, who's building Akon City in Africa, and he's saying, listen, we use Akon coins. We have like a Bitcoin type of trade over there, so on and so forth. And I think that's what everybody's going to. They're going to electronic currency. And I watched Bitcoin. Bitcoin was at $60,000 per coin. It sank to $17,000, and then it went back up, and now it's sitting at $29,000 per coin. It's going to go sky high. I've been telling everybody, get yourself $10 worth of Bitcoin. So yes, I believe what you're saying 100%. Here's the thing. Nobody's really sure of where to put their money. That's the biggest problem now. Because people are saying they're still using a dollar, but they're not saying, hey, everybody, go out and buy a bunch of Bitcoin. Because if they did that, then Bitcoin would be at $100,000 a coin. And it would be no stopping it. Not to mention Ethereum, Dogecoin, and hundreds of other coins. As a matter of fact, you had recently one guy, and a couple guys have done this, came out with a coin. I don't know which one it was called, but he had a bunch of people invest in it. Millions and millions of dollars, right? He went off and blew it. Of course, the FCC came after him, arrested him, put him in court, so on and so forth. And there was another guy who did the same thing, but his coin didn't take off as much, but he had a bunch of investors come in. And once he saw all these investors come in, what he did was he ditched the coin and took the money. He got a nice little paycheck off of that. And of course, he's going to have a long talking to by the Federal Trade Commission. Because you can't do that. That's illegal. It's like dumping a stock illegally. It's like it's almost like insider trading. It's like Nancy Pelosi and her husband and what they do, and that's pretty much how they got rich, is by dumping stocks. Yeah. So I believe you, but I don't know where to go, and that's the biggest question on everybody's mind. Because even if you invest in a coin, it doesn't necessarily mean that coin is going to hold up. And these guys who have dumped these coins and then, took the money, what they did was they brought to light that there's sometimes a small group of people who are controlling your investment of $1 million, $2 million, whatever you put into it. If you have $10,000 worth of Bitcoin right now, Bitcoin jumps up to 70, 80,000. I mean, you're sitting pretty. Thing about it is, whenever you pull out of Bitcoin, every time you pull your money out, they charge you. Every time you put money back in, they charge you. So there's somebody sitting up there collecting millions and millions of dollars constantly every day, just watching money going in and out, in and out, in and out. And then if they want to, they can just pull the whole thing and just dip, and you have absolutely no money. Uh, 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 Robinhood, the app Robinhood, was made by some, guy who wasn't even 30 years old. And what they did was they noticed that Robinhood was saying, hey, use Robinhood for your stocks. So, this guy had just made Robinhood, but what he did was he did not finance Robinhood. He was just the creator of it. Once he took his platform to his A round, which is the people who first invest into it, they looked at it and they go, absolutely, we want to do this. And basically what he did was say, look, you do not have to buy a whole share in order to invest. So I don't have $60,000. So what is it? $30,000 for a share of Bitcoin, because that's how much it costs for a share. You can buy partial shares. So if you want to buy $2 worth of Bitcoin, it's part of a whole share. But what happens is everybody that buys $2, $3, $10, $20 eventually adds up to a whole share. And so that counts as a share. So it's basically putting your money into a 401k type of thing. But basically, they're saying, so what Robinhood did was say, look, Robinhood, Webull, Cash App. He's like, look, you can invest your money with us. So once his A-rounders saw this, they threw money at him, right? Here's the thing. When he did this, Reddit users saw that some of their favorite stocks, put your money in whole life insurance, which is a great idea. And you can use from that money to invest and won't get taxed and your money. It's also on the stock market. They also, you don't lose your money when you put it in a whole life insurance, and your money collects interest. Yeah, because it collects interest because it's basically following the S&P, the Standard and Poor. So they're following the Standard & Poor, which is a group of 500 major stocks, and whatever those stocks do, whatever those they fluctuate, the S&P follows that, and that's what whole life does too. Never get a 401k. It's it is now. It is now, because you see what happened to Yellow Freight. Yeah, Yellow Freight. Those guys who was working out there for 30 years, they came in and told them, they said, hey, your pensions that you guys are going to get once you leave here, they're gone. Run that by us again? Yeah, your pensions are going to be gone. Why is that? Because we owe $500 million to, to the government. And then we owe another $700 million. Why do you owe the government? Because of the PPP loans and all that other stuff that they were giving out. Yeah, they gave us a bunch of money so we could stay afloat. Well, we have to pay them back with interest. They borrowed a bunch of money because they thought they were going to, get that money and then get out of it. It's time to pay the piper. They can't make those payments. So what did they do? They took the pensions. They took those people's pensions. Straight up. 401k, you never get all your money back. It's the biggest scam. Yeah, tell that to postal workers. Tell that to Yellow Freight. I can't believe it. I can't believe they did them that way. Teachers unions and all that kind of stuff. PERS, it's all the same thing. It's all the same thing, and everybody's paying into it. But Robinhood, but once these nerds got a hold of what they found out with Robinhood, They looked at the meme stocks. Meme stocks fluctuate, like they go up and down. Like, one of the meme stocks is Bed Bath and Beyond. Another one is Macy's. But the major one is GameStop. So what these guys did on Reddit, they said, hey, you guys, let's invest in GameStop and let's drive up the stock. You know how many people you have to do to drive up a stock? You know how many people you have to have? This wasn't like 10 guys that got together. This was a bunch of guys that got together and they all threw their money into it. GameStop stock, it soared. So what did people do? They all got in on it. And what happened? The big wigs who were behind Robinhood came, pulled out of it, and took all the money. Bunch of people lost their money just like that. Just like that. One guy lost like $80-something thousand. He killed himself. He killed himself in one night. And then Robinhood said, yo, you owe us money. When he saw that, he saw his money was gone, he killed himself. So yeah, there's a lot of people saying put your money here and there, but the insurance is a good one. I looked into that. I got to look into it some more because I lost a bunch of money on stocks. So now I'm looking for somewhere safe to put it. Well, as safe as possible. You know what I'm saying? So looking for some, little savings or something I can just. But insurance definitely is one of the places. Yeah. Get some knowledge. I've been collecting pennies. This is what I'm putting into my life insurance. Yeah. I found a quarter. I found a whole quarter. I still got it. I haven't spun it. I'm like, man, I'm going to buy Beauty some French fries with that hot dog. Woo! We're going to the fair. Beauty, let's go to the fair. Our state fair runs all the way until the 12th, actually. Beauty, let's go to the fair. But don't get on the rides because them rides. I'm buy you some French fry with that hot dog, Beauty. Be the best hot dog this you ever had. No, I'm serious. I got a bunch of change here, so I walk around the parking lot and pick up pennies, nickels, dimes. One time I found $1. Actually, I found $1 twice. But one was a James Madison dollar. I was like, what is this? So I've been collecting change for like about a year plus now. I probably have 70, 80 bucks in change just by looking in people's parking lots, just walking around where I'm at, picking up dimes and quarters. I probably got more than that. I probably got more than that. But I got a bunch of it sitting right here. I'm trying to tell you, it's my stash. It's my emergency money. Beauty's coming to town. I'm going to go and buy a brand new tie. You coming to town? Uh. Slip knot, down, tie over, pull down, boom. Put on my best Walmart tie for you. Best Walmart tie. Yeah. That's how you do it. You have knowledge, put it to use, and don't look back. Trying to tell you, go get me one of them fancy Walmart ties for you. You ain't gonna know it. You gonna be like, all right, Mr. Sir. Like, yeah. Cost me about $4.80 plus tax. And they asked me to see my receipt on the way out. Walmart. Yeah, man, I like collecting that little bit of change. I love it. Every time I find a penny, I just found another penny. It's like I almost can't believe it. Is that a penny? Holy smokes, people just... Yeah, I found about 35 cents yesterday. I'm like, okay, y'all keep playing. Y'all keep mecking around. Everybody thinks I'm weird because I'm just running around looking down all the time. All the kids looking at... People be running in their houses. This one woman ran in her house. Lady, I don't give a damn about you. Not unless you got some quarters and pennies hanging around. I don't give a damn. She ran, she got up, looked at me and ran. I was like, damn. See, it's okay. That's okay, lady. Run in your house. Quarter, nickel, dime, lady. That's all I care about. So I tell you, I got a whole jug full of change. Like one of them big water jugs is like that much. Trying to tell you. I love it. The Bahamas. You watch track and field? You a track and field person? What's your favorite show? I like this little beat. Let's make something else. Yeah, you guys got a, well, that's only if you like track and field. You guys got a Paulino. Female from, I think she's from Bahamas. Yeah, you guys got Paulino. The winner 400. Good stuff. I wonder, does it cost to put your money into an insurance policy? Does it cost to put your money in life insurance? You hardly watch TV. You're always working. Well, see, you know what? I ain't mad at you. See, I'm the opposite. I'm not always working. I'm not. Not. But I'm always looking to you know, I'm always looking at different stuff to get into. You know what I mean? I'm always looking at different stuff. You hardly watch TV. I don't blame you. It's just a bunch of poison. But I love me some track and field. And the women's track and field is more interesting than men's track and field. You know, remember when Usain Bolt was running? He was the big deal. Everybody wanted to see him run. It's like Usain Bolt. Well, now it's Sha'Carri Richardson. Now, she isn't as big as Usain Bolt, but she brings more attention to the sport. I'll put it to you this way. She is the most famous female athlete, I think, right now on the planet. She's the most famous female athlete. I don't know anybody is more famous than she is when it comes to female athletics that's still practicing, because Venus and Serena, they're more famous, but they're not, practicing anymore. But Sha'Carri Richardson. So women's track and field is more interesting than the men's track and field. It's just something how that all turned around. Do you ever come to the Midwest? Because you say you do business all over the place. Do you ever come to the Midwest and do whatever it is you do? Come to the Midwest. Oh, okay. You been to Ohio? Probably what, Cleveland or something like that? Hang out in Cleveland? Most people that come to Ohio go to Cleveland. Yeah. Cleveland's like, Cleveland has more businesses than anywhere else in Ohio. Even though the capital is Columbus, where I'm at. But Cleveland has all major sports teams. Yeah. Well, if you ever come to Columbus, let me know. You have to take a call. Nice chatting. Nice chatting with you too. Love. Take it easy. God bless you. Hugs, 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 and more hugs. Always and forever. Each moment with you. Just like a dream come true. I don't know why I started singing that. But I know tomorrow. I might have to sing that song. Every day, love me your own special way. Melt all my heart away with a smile. Take time to tell me you really care, and we'll spend tomorrow together. I'll always love you forever, ever love you. I think everybody's gone, but it's okay. Everybody's gone. That's okay. Still gonna stay on a little longer. Just a little longer. Just a little longer. Just a little longer. Yeah. My life is not perfect, but no one really sees it the way I do. My life is not perfect, but no one sees it the same way that I do. My life is not perfect. I fall down every now and then. My life is not. I fall down every now and then. My life is not perfect. I see it every now and then. If it's worth it, I might get me a girlfriend, but she might want to be seen with me, 'cause I'm strange. I just give a gang. I I used to have a sailboat, but no one wanted to sail. I put it in an envelope and sent it in the mail. Life is not perfect, and no one can tell. I used to have a girlfriend. I went to jail. It's just the same thing over and over again until it ends. We do the same thing over and over again until it ends. Till it ends. My life is not. My hair is not perfect. I used to have a girlfriend till she left me alone. My hair is not perfect. Sometimes I use a comb. I go out every now and then, but I'd rather stay at home alone. It's just the same thing over and over again. It's just the same thing. How we do the same thing over and over again. We do the same. We are, it's just the same thing over and over again. It's just the same. We do the same thing over and over again. We do the same. We do the same thing. We all do the same. Do the same. You know we just I went up to my mama's house, but she wasn't at home. I tried to knock on the window and call her on the phone. She said she went off for a walk because no one was there. I said I wanted to come over, but you weren't there. She said I had to go just for a walk, you know. And she said she does the same thing over and over again. She does the same. You do the same thing over and over again. She does the same. She does it. She does the same. She does the same. And the mountain is just the same. We do the same. And we do the same. We do the Might change that. Dun, 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 dun.